All things come to an end, even time itself.
Okay, finally. God. Sometimes my microphone goes stupid on OBS. Okay. Technical issues solved. Well, last weekend I said I would probably not stream again until Honkai Star Rail, but I didn't realize that there are world quests here. And like, it's kinda stupid of me because they showed us Enjou in the trailer, and also, well, they also said that we can go to Mergivari, and so far I haven't found any way to do that. We just went there during the event for a little bit, but we didn't get like a teleport waypoint or anything, so yeah, I should have known. But yeah, so we're gonna start with Enjou's world quest, and then if I finish that in good time, then I will probably go ahead and do some other ones, because the other day I accidentally started this one and I stopped as soon as they mentioned what was it? I took some screenshots to not forget, since I wasn't recording. Let's see. Which ones are they? I took a lot of screenshots. What's this? This one. They said, yeah, we got a monster that I don't remember the name of, but they said, "Farewell, child of the stars. Should we not meet again in this nation, I shall await you in another." And that was like, oh, are you talking about Not Cry? I also took a screenshot of one time that Atsili said, and hey, if your affinity for clairvoyance is really that great, you'll be fine, even with a bad eye. You got two, right? And I was like, oh, this sounds like King Ermen, or, well, visionary. What's his name? Pedopholnir. So yeah, accidentally started it. I didn't know it was a world quest. I thought it was like one of those activities that you have to do for a chest, but no. And this one, I only painted the wall once, and I talked to the guy once, and then just left as soon as possible. So yeah, once
This is like the world's shadow.
if we finish this one, I don't know, in 2 hours or 3 at most, I might do some of the other ones. I don't know how long this one is or how long the other ones are, but yeah. Hey, there's Pipilpan. Wow, his clothes. Oh, wanna go over and take a closer look? Sure. The crisis emerges, yet the tribal leaders bicker endlessly. Hi there, what are you doing here? Let Tenoyolotzin. Let Tenoyolotzin bring his talking stick over, and let it mediate the discussion. Wait, Teno who? Right, I thought the talking stick was of Tenoch's. Tenoyolotzin belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. Yeah, this sounds like Tenoch. When he set foot on the path of fate, the first to come forward and receive him was the great runner Wanjiru. Wanjiru? What are you talking about? Wanjiru. This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru vaulted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by some unseen force. What's going on? Who's he talking to? The Nayolotzin's suspicions surged as he glanced around, and he spotted a snaggle-toothed child lurking by the side of the road. The child had been the one to scare off poor Wanjiru. A snaggle-toothed child? Hey, Paimon will have you know. Her teeth are in perfect condition. The insolent child provoked Wanjiru, and even went so far as to bare her teeth, an act of utmost sacrilege. The Noyolotzin was filled with rage. Oh, Paimon, sorry if she disturbed you. Please don't be filled with rage. But with but a single word, the valorous veteran frightened the churlish child nearly to tears. Yet every warrior knows this truth. To forgive the enemy with flowers is to lose an arrow into one's heart. And so the last survivor of Tenochzitoc raised his club, brandished it at the rocks and prickly pears, and declared, "Let my stick talk bloody sense into this brat for Wanjiru." This one's really funny. There will be no feeling of any Paimons. Looks like you're all talk and no stick. Oh, wow. A golden-haired child appeared. Tenayolotzin's very words were the club he used to fell his foes. Whoa, why is he attacking us? Traveler, watch out! I don't have Electro, so... Thank God. Hey, stop fighting! Who are you? I'm terribly sorry. I'm Pugli, the entertainment supervisor at the resort. But that can wait. No one's hurt, are they? He's hurt. And quite right too, he deserves it for attacking us out of nowhere like that. Ugh. Tenochzitoc was wounded in both body and heart. The joyous battle had been halted, leaving him unfulfilled. Like a brief storm, a faint thunderclap, half a hiss of flames, a thin pall of smoke. The last survivor of Tenochzitoc swung his stone club with fury, rendering heaven and shattering earth, the volcano in his heart about to erupt. Did he hit himself on the head with his own club or something? If anyone's going to erupt here, it should be us. It's a very long story. I need to take him back to his hut to rest. I'll explain everything later. That's not far from here. We can meet back up there. Okay. What's wrong with this guy? Why can he not go out of character? Interesting that we're getting into Tenoch. I almost said Tenoch. Although not too surprising. Oh. Hello. He's gone all quiet. What's up with him? I'm sorry for the inconvenience, dear guests. His name is Papar, and he's one of our on-site actors. On-site actors? They're quite common in theme parks nowadays. Members of staff who roleplay as characters and interact with the visitors. Huh. So you're saying this guy was just acting? Yes, but also no. Ugh, please allow me to explain. We've stationed actors around the themed resort to enhance the immersive experience for our guests. These actors are in character as members of the tribe that once lived here, the Tenochzitoc. There was once a great hero from this tribe, known to all of Natlan, who was named Tenoch. Tenoch? So this was his home? Then Tenochzitoc was a respectful title given to Tenoch. It means the honored heart of Tenochzitoc. The idea was for Papar to perform in encounters with other heroes, and even to allow guests to test their own martial prowess. Lately though, something's gotten into him. He's been acting erratically and nobody can get through to him. You've seen it yourselves. It's like he's reciting a script. What script? It's more like he's writing himself into every scene. In any case, please accept my sincerest apologies for this mess. We'll have to suspend this attraction until the matter is resolved. Please come back with me, dear guests. We'll make sure to properly compensate you for the trouble caused. And what about this Tenochzitoc fellow? Yeah, what if he runs into some other tourists? They might not get off so easily. You're right, but please don't worry. I'll make sure to take care of everything. A tragedy most heartbreaking, the lonesome Tenochzitoc had yet to fulfill his duty, but now he was beset by baffling cacophonous interlopers. He could no longer bear witness to such a ridiculous sight, so he pushed aside the three fools who blocked his way and continued onwards, stone club across his shoulder, to traverse the treacherous unknowns ahead. You don't even have a stone club. Wait, he's getting away. Not if I can help it. Pukli takes out a peculiar blowpipe and takes aim at the fleeing figure. Snip. His aim is true and Tenochzitoc is struck. Thump. The hero sways gently for a moment and then collapses to the ground. Whoa, a sneak attack. Sorry, Papar, but it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better. Have you asked the doctor to check him out? Maybe he's just gone a little, loopy? Of course I looked for him. I've chased him from Easy Breeze Market to Wavy Bay. He sure seems dangerous. Oh, right. He was blabbing... He was blabbing about Wanjiru just now. Do you think this might have something to do with the story of the 6 heroes of Natlan? Paimon, have you not been listening? Surely that was just another memorized line, right? But he sounded like he was talking to someone. Wanjiru. This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by some unseen force. Yeah, it's like there was an invisible actor there, or something. And he said Paimon scared them off. Invisible? Well, I have heard some rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. Maybe Vapar's gotten himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find the shaman to help. Isn't that perfect? There should be plenty of stories from the Masters of the Nightwind at the resort. As it happens, a young shaman did check into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with this sort of thing. In any case, I'll investigate the rumors regarding the hidden spirits first before deciding what to do. Since you've got no other leads, why not let us help out? You go dig around for those rumors and we'll help you look for the shaman. That's much too kind of you. I wouldn't know how to make it up to two guests if they were to spend their vacation on something like this. It wouldn't be a very relaxing vacation if we left this problem unresolved. Exactly. If we wait around, things might get worse, and we've got lots of friends at the resort. It'd be bad if they run into that Tenochzitoc guy. So hey, we'd be more than happy to help. Point us in the direction of the shaman and we'll bring him over in a jiffy. Okay then, you have my sincerest gratitude. The shaman arrived this morning and I'm told he's an up-and-coming hotshot in the Masters of the Nightwind. I'm guessing he's probably wandering around the hill in the northernmost part of Wavy Bay. Then that's where we're headed. We'll be right back. What's happening? It was just a sedative, Papar. You're right, don't worry. Damn. What to sedate the man? Spirits. Hey dude. Yo! Isn't this... I don't remember what they called them. But like essentially the people that can do magic.
All things come to an end.
What? Layla? Hello, you two. Is something the matter? Huh? The great hero, traveler, and Paimon. How fortunate I am to cross paths with you here. You look familiar. Have we met before, Paimon? It wasn't that long ago. Have you forgotten? I'm Layla, that spirit duffer. Yeah, this word. You, Master Auroran, and the great shaman Sitlali once saved my life, yeah? Bro, I remember. What do you mean? Layla recounts an event that happened not so long ago, when you helped a member of the Masters of the Nightwind return his lost spirit to his body. Oh, it's you. Well, you're looking healthy, Layla. Paimon almost didn't recognize you with your hat on. But, did you say Master Auroran? Yes, I did. I'm currently studying the mystic arts under Master Auroran's tutelage. And does Auroran know about this? Auroran or Sitlali? Is this a mistake in the text or? Oh, I see. Well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship. So he doesn't even know he's your teacher? What kind of student are you then? As someone who used to be a spirit duffer, if Citlali hadn't saved me and Auroron hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. If a teacher is like a gardener, I'll gladly be one of their carrots, and let them water me with knowledge. Traveler, do you really think we can rely on this guy? Come again? I couldn't hear that very well. Oh, Paimon was just saying how nice it is to run into an old friend. Master often calls me friend as well, but I won't have it. Master is master, and master's granny is master granny. That's just how things are. As for you, most venerable traveler, I know that you're friends with the great shaman Citlali, which makes you my master Gramps too. Oh god. Hi Celestia. I'm afraid it would be discourteous of me to address you simply as friend. Sounds to Paimon like you picked up a lot more than just mystic arts from Auroron. Okay, let's get back to business. Yeah, we're actually here to ask for your help, Layla. Help? From me? Rest assured, good masters, whatever task you entrust to me, I shall fulfill to the best of my abilities. You explained to Layla what happened earlier. I see. So you think he's being possessed? That's right. What's your take on the situation? The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort is indeed a location with vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense that as soon as I arrived, so it wouldn't be amiss to assume that some invisible entity could have been involved. Can you take me to that spot with the swing you mentioned earlier? I'd like to confirm a few things. Sure thing, Layla. We'll show you the way. I wanted to mention one thing I didn't remember when I found out that this world quest involves Enjou. I didn't consider that he was also part of the Iktomi Seeking Scrolls event. Was that the name? I think it was the name. But yeah, he was the reason why Layla was in the situation he was when we found him. Because he was looking for information on the Merjivari, specifically on Sanhaj. So yeah, I should have thought about that. It shouldn't have been that surprising to see Layla. Just as I thought. What is it? I truly was held back by apical dominance. Apica what now? It's a botanical phenomenon. The stems of some vegetables grow incredibly quick and absorb a large amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of lateral buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Master Auroron said that I was once held back by my spirit duffer problem. That is, until I found a way to clip it off the top. And then I blossomed into a healthy vegetable with lush and verdant foliage. But Layla, you do remember why you were here, right? Of course. It might sound like I'm going off topic, but I was just trying to say that I've discovered some traces of spiritual energy. Yeah, I gathered that. But can you tell me what you found exactly? They're weak and very, very faint. An ordinary shaman might have walked right by without noticing a thing. Okay, now you're glazing yourself. But I'm no ordinary shaman anymore. Thanks to Master Auroron, I've grown into a plant to be proud of. Layla, can you please drop the vegetable metaphors and focus on the matter at hand? You'll have plenty of time to think about the stems and buds after we solve this mystery. Ah, yes, of course. Just as Master Graham said, the afflicted actor conversed with some kind of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance and try to follow these faint traces of spiritual energy. It might be possible to glimpse the presence's true form. But first I need to prepare something very important. What are you doing? What the fuck? There we go. I won't encourage this. Carrots? What sharp eyes you have, Master Gramps. I'm sick of this man. These are indeed carrots, and this is a carrot ring, but they're not for eating. This is a medium of divination that will help with clairvoyance. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique method of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke or water. I use vegetables. Well, that's novel, but does it actually work? Master once told me, do not underestimate the humble vegetable. It is the eyes and ears of the earth, born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood. It bears the symbols and memories of the land. Every time you eat vegetables, it's like suckling at the teat of Mother Tevat, sharing in the histories and mysteries passed down through generations. That's why we eat vegetables and not grass or leaves. Ugh, Paimon's never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She'd rather eat slimes. That's a pity, Paimon. You could have the chance to grow your wisdom. Please, just continue with whatever you're doing, Layla. Paimon won't say anything ever again. Feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon. Thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both. Can you please just start already? Of course. Here, Paimon, and you too, Master Gramps. Put your hands on my shoulders. It will help you see. Is this safe? I've gleaned from the spiritual traces that the hidden presence is neither powerful nor violent. So yes, I think it's quite safe. I'm ready. Alright, let's get started. Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where is their grave? Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where did they fall? Please, allow me to see. Yeah, this is from the trailer. I remember. Oh. Hi, Enjou. How did things turn out this way? Oh man, my head hurts. Are you okay, Layla? I'm fine, but I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Did you see that? Truly remarkable, I dare say. It was like a dream. What did it all mean? All I know is that the Asha on the swing is probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure how it gained the ability to hide itself. Moreover, the spiritual energy traces belong to more than just one Asha, which lines up with what we saw. There must be several of them nearby. Are they the cause of the problem? It's hard to say, but it's likely that actor started to lose control of himself because he was affected in some way by the Asha's departure. If we can track down those Asha, we should at least be able to calm him down. So that's how it is. Vegetables aside, it looks like you've learned some real skills, Layla. I have to work hard not to tarnish Master's good name. What about the ones we saw later on? I too am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric those Asha were gathered around, it looked a lot like the woven scrolls we use in the Masters of the Nightwind. And that mysterious place that appeared later, along with the strange figure standing in the carrot ring, it all felt very familiar somehow, but I'm not sure why. That's okay, we can think about that stuff later. For now, we have leads that could help that Tenochzitoc guy. Right, but, Paimon, Master Gramps, I think I'll excuse myself from that. Huh? Why? The truth is, I feel a little uneasy. Didn't you just say you've grown into a vegetable Auroron could be proud of? Indeed, but even the carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. That sounds serious. The great shaman Sitlali instructed me to come to Tenochzitoc to relax, but she also told me to let her know if things started to get strange. Citlali sent you here? Aren't you on vacation? Whether this is a vacation or not depends entirely on the whims of the aforementioned Frost. Right now, all I want to do is rush back to Master's greenhouse. Okay, you're starting to make Paimon feel nervous now. Fear not, Paimon. The tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to frost. You should be safe for a while. Oh, and speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots. Now that the divination's over, they've turned into spirit mediums for the Asha. Just sprinkle some of their juice into your eyes and you'll be able to see the invisible Asha. That should help track them down. That should help you track them down. Thanks, Layla. I should be the one thanking you. It's an honor to be able to help you out, Master Gramps. I'll be going now, so take care and good luck in your search. And there he goes. Do you think he was overreacting? Overreacting or not? Let's watch our step. Okay, let's go back to the hut first and check on our guy. Paimon hopes what we learned about the Asha will come in handy. Before this ends, I got distracted at one point. I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. I can track down those Asha. Okay, yeah. I got distracted because I remember that I didn't change the title of the stream. So it probably still says something about the... Oh, yeah, the Song of the Walking Moon. Mare Jivari Enjou World Quest. That's better. At least it's more descriptive of what I'm doing.
Like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
Thank you, Skirk. Bonk. Where did he go? Bookly. What? Where is he? Oh, what? The second to come forward and embrace Tenochzitoc was the brave Manelek. Wow. Crazy. Brother man, I'm taking notes. Wait. Okay. Papar, what do you want to do? You can't go looking for them now. They've been gone for hundreds of years. The sixth to go with Tenochzitoc was the nemesis from his youth, the giant Tupac. Yeah, I knew we were missing someone. How am I supposed to explain to your mother how you ended up like this? Whoa, he's awake. You're back. Don't worry, he's just reciting lines again. The witch doctor's sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him. That's a relief. Anyway, Pugli, we found the shaman, and he told us what to do. You tell Pugli what happened with Layla. So it was all because of the Asha. Well, that's a surprise, but Knowing that should make things easier. Easier? How? The resort's huge. How are we supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asha? I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort, things like empty swings moving on their own. That way, we might just find our invisible Asha. Sounds like a plan. Given our lack of knowledge on the Asha, this is our only choice right now. Yeah, those Asha are really strange. They look like Monetu, but their colors are way more vibrant. They seem to be smarter. That's one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as having a soul. In Tenochzitoc culture, the word Asha has two meanings, one of which roughly translates to benevolent soul. Many believe that Asha are Monetu with a soul, and that's why they're smarter and more approachable. Oh, Paimon gets it. So, what's the other meaning? Hehe, Paimon bets it's got something to do with the spirit of summertime that embodies this resort. That's not a bad guess, but the second meaning is actually something closer to ashes. Ashes? Yes, ashes, blown over from the Mare Jivari. So the Asha are connected to the Mare Jivari? We kind of knew this already from what Venti told us, but I don't know exactly what order this is supposed to go in, so I'll let it slide. You may not know this, but there's a vast tract of land to the west of Tenochzitoc that was once the Mare Jivari. It is a place of sorrow, born from the abyssal invasion. To the west of Tenochzitoc? Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound to the land. That is, until the whole Mare Jivari mysteriously vanished about 20 years ago. It was around that time that the Asha first appeared. Naturally, people made the connection to the Mare Jivari. No wonder they're so willing to approach the people of Natlan. They're all caught up in the legend of the Mare Jivari. Hey traveler, Paimon just thought of something. When Layla showed us that strange place just now, it looked like the place we went to search for Bennett before. You don't think... Yes, it was the Mare Jivari. It's possible. Ah, there I go. Getting sidetracked. I'm going to focus on Papar first. Give me a day, and I'll round up all the locations where the invisible Asha might show up. What are you going to do about him? I plan to let him stay here for now. He might get unnecessarily stimulated if he leaves this familiar environment. The resort has also designated this a restricted area, so rest assured that no tourist will accidentally come wandering by. That's good. Papar attacked us, but we won't hold it against him. We'll find a way to cure him for sure. And so, Tenochzitoc gathered allies from the 6 great tribes. Glittering like the flames of roaring wildfire, they crashed into the mountains of darkness. Stay strong, Papar, even in your imaginary quest to be a hero. Damn. Okay. So they said to the west of Tenochzitoc? So to this side? You're saying it's in between here and Ochganatlan? Is it that place? Around here. It's really unfortunate that you literally cannot see anything from Ochganatlan. Like there's circling clouds around it, so I'm going on a side quest. Fuck it. I love doing side quests. No, don't attack. Verena, get your pets in check. Okay. Anyways.
Strike a pose! Shower me with praise! Strike a pose!
Oh wow. But over there is Sumeru. This seems to be connected to Sumeru. That's kinda wild though. Like, are you telling me that there's a whole more, like, over here? All of this? That's crazy. Well, I'm going to put a thingy here. And a new one. I had one over here, I think, before.
Teapot, yoo-hoo! Strike a pose! Yoo-hoo!
I've not gone very far.
Strike a pose!
Yeah, that all seems connected to Sumeru. Hi Pagunawa, I hear you. This part doesn't look connected. Need a landing place. There's one. Just to refresh our bets.
Strike a pose.
There we go. Let me see. I mean, the quest is making me wait, and I like to take that time,
Showering you with praise.
like, for real, instead of just passing the time quickly. Especially when there's something I would like to look into more.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay, we're getting close to the edge. Oh wait, I just realized that I'm stupid. And west is this side, actually. Sigh. That side's east. There's nothing here. What do you mean? What? Whoa. Why did it go black? Dreamy. The reception here. Hi Pugly. Ah, you're both here. Hey Pugly, any news? Surprisingly, no, although I did come across some suspicious information. It dates back to when we were planning the construction of Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Workers near the Tenochzitoc huts often complained that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted to moving them. There were also rumors of workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, or wild beasts being spooked for unknown reasons, all around the same area. Well, that sounds just like the work of Invisible Asha, but why they'd only show up in one area? I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special near the huts. Sounds like we'd better conduct some field work. Let me mark their location on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check on my staff. A thought that just popped in my brain is... a lot of times people have said, I'm going to mark the location on your map, and now I'm thinking, like, does Ether have a map of Teyvat full of marks from other NPCs that have marked it before? That would be really interesting to see. Prepare to search for Invisible Asha. Okay. For sure. According to Bookly, the hidden Asha should be somewhere around here. Guess that means it's time to use Layla's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try. You squeeze some juice out of the carrots and gently apply it to both... something. Assume your eyes. That smells fresh and yummy, hehe. Hey look, there's an Asha right there, on the lake. Whoa, Paimon can't believe those carrots actually worked. Me neither. Where? Oh, this one. Let's go the invisible Asha in paint. Sure. Looks really happy. Is it playing hide and seek? I didn't get to read the rest. Surprised there's none here. Okay. I'm looking for Asha. Here. Found you. Hey, don't run away. And there's another one. Got you. Hehe, this is easier than Paimon thought. What do you mean 2 out of 3? I already got 3. Did the one over here not count? Ah, monsters, watch out.
Show no mercy. Strike a pose. Into the void.
Looks like this is the last one nearby. They seem to like us a lot, huh? They're not scared at all. Time to head back to the huts. My love! Huh? Traveler? Paimon? Citlali, what are you doing here? I'm just as surprised as you two, but it's a welcome surprise. I'm happy to see you too, Citlali. Were you also invited to the resort to kick back and relax? If I wanted an easy breezy day, I'd just have to stay in bed. Are you just acting cute? So you're here because of Layla, I take it? Sharp as always. Layla told me everything he saw. Everything points toward the Merjivari. So it's really the Merjivari. But didn't it, disappear? If it had really disappeared, then it shouldn't be possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it was hidden by some kind of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm not here for the Merjivari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance. Oh? So you know who they are then, Citlali? Did we not recognize him? We saw him in this form many times. Do you remember that time we helped Layla get his spirit back? The whole time he was being tricked by that Kokuchu guy. Oh, I'm looking forward to his new name. What would it be? Because it's an ocean, so... I mean, a sea. Mare means sea, but... Sea of Ashes. But... How did you say sea in Japanese? I forget. If I'm not mistaken, it was he that Layla saw during his ritual. So I looked into this guy and found out he once escaped from Kinich while using the name Sanka. It turns out he's one slippery rat. Kinich even told me you've crossed paths with him before. You've crossed paths? Wait, there's no way. It's Enjou? Paimon, are you stupid? Don't answer that, I know the answer. Enjou? Is that his real name? It could be another alias. Whatever he's called, he's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. He's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Citlali? So he's an abyss goon. Well, we can't let him get away now, can we? That rat. He should know you don't mess with an old lady's pride. Yet that lousy fiend took me for a fool. Just you wait. Granny Easley is going to make you regret the day you were born. Hey, Citlali, is everything okay? You're making a really scary face. Huh. Do you still have the stuff I left with you last time? Stuff? Traveler, maybe we should take a look. Take out Sanhash's relic. Alright, it's still in good condition. Now the other one. Take out the map. Well, that's a relief. I was worried Enjou might have swiped them from you. Huh, that great big liar wouldn't dare show his face around us. Anyway, be careful. He's lurking somewhere nearby. He is? How can you be so sure? He may have gotten away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way I can track the rat no matter what hole he decides to crawl into. As long as you're nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where he was from the moment I set foot in the resort. I never expected to bump into you while tracking him though. So you're saying he's nearby? Yes. Unfortunately, the mark only gives me a rough guide to where he is. Otherwise, I'd have caught him already. We should work together, Traveler. I get a sense that Enjou might have something to do with that employee's strange behavior. Awesome. With Citlali here, there's nothing to fear. Even the Asha are happy.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Yeah, we're in the place. Like the place that was marked in the map. As for Sanhash's relic, I don't know what part that will play. Not yet, at least. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. We're good friends, Babar. Our mothers are good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them with you like this? If your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off. And then I'll be in the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. So for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? As the Noyolotzin gazed upon the vast burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up on the horizon. Alright, I guess I should tell you our fathers are faring. Hold on. You're awake? It's that old lady. Papar, what is it? What old lady? Silence. Hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mothers is from the inside of a coffin. That doesn't make any sense. Master Pugli, we are here. Wait, what's going on? You look terrified. Papar, he's awake and he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse. Huh? We'd better go check on him. What did Citlali do? Or is this a red herring and he means one of the Asha? So this is that out of sorts employee? Hey you, clothes off. Are you sure? It's definitely not one of this resort staff. Last chance, get rid of that disguise or I'll make you wish you did. Hold on, something's not right. Citlali steps forward and tears away the costume, but there is nobody inside. All she's left with is an oddly costume with traces of lingering warmth. Are you kidding me? He got away. What's going on? Was Tenochzitoc hollow on the inside? No, there was someone in this costume, alright, but it looks like they slipped away just before we got here. Ah, darn it. It must have been Enjou. I can sense the aura of my mark on him. Wait, so the Tenochzitoc we met just now was Enjou in disguise? How long have I been playing as alone? Probably since the very beginning. Wait, if that's not Papar, then where's Papar? Oh, Archons, I deserve the scolding our mothers are going to give me. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I can't believe Enjou tricked us again. We have to catch him. Traveler, it seems he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. Then let's get searching for clues. You fucker. That old hag. She's even more of a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. Papar isn't in Tenochzitoc, then where is Papar? Oh. Investigative report, Merchivari. No extant records suggest how the Merchivari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was erased along the Sea of Ash itself. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes they had swords, and for harps they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. They once traveled through the desert, and they also set foot in the blazing Merchivari. But mainstream history dictates that the Merchivari only appeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in the heyday are accurate, it may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Merchivari. Temporal disruption, time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Just in case. I mean, it's what we knew so far, yeah. That apparently the Merchivari only appeared 500 years ago, but the Wanderers troop has lore that they were there 1,000 years ago. And then it supposedly disappeared 20 years ago. Oh, we get it, thank God. He might have left some things around this camp in his hurry to leave. Let's take a look around. Investigative report on the Bakunawa. A gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by other abyssal monsters. Its body was like that of a mountain, and it devoured the tribespeople of Tenochzitoc, an out-of-control creation identified as one of Gold's, that once attacked and swallowed part of their body. What the fuck? Lacking in intelligence, its actions are solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It is capable of infinite growth and is functionally immortal. However, unlike Gold's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our Order's understanding. That's crazy. Does not stem from the power of life. But like, they're saying unlike Gold's other creations. But Albedo was created before they found the heart of Niberius. And so was, well, Subject 2 and Durin, and I would go as far as to say the Reef Wolves as well, and the Golden Wolf Lord as well. So I'm running out of creations that she could have used the power of life to create. Investigative report, secret cave. Okay. Talk to Citlali. We found 3 reports, and they're all incredible. About Bakunawa. Of all the abyssal monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago, Bakunawa was the most terrifying. It was said it was said to have devoured entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded and had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new revitalized Bakunawa. What in the... How was it defeated then? Through Tenoch's sacrifice. He let Sanhaj perform phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then Tenoch allows himself to be eaten by the beast. With Tenoch's body as the ritual offering, Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside the Bakunawa's belly. The clash between the powers of the Abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenoch's spirit in Bakunawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died, and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa once more. Yep. About the Mergivari. Enjou failed to uncover the mystery of the Mergivari's disappearance, which is good news for us. But his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. What do you mean, hard to believe? About the secret cave. Seems like Enjou memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is his redrawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Bleh, so why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given the cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Now that we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to the place marked on the map. Good idea. It looks like we're pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. It's so interesting to be doing Abyss Order stuff without Dainsleif. Huh? What? Well, it was marked in many places, you can't fault me.
Incoming!
Go deeper into the cave. I don't wanna bring out Zhongli. There we go. I knew it. Yeah, we all knew it, Paimon. You don't gotta brag. Whoa. There was another one here. I just wanted the chunks. Yo.
Fulfill our pact! Off to the freezer! Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Time to shine! Goose on the loose! Another star goes out!
The hard work is paying off, as it should.
Nothing else over here. Let's continue. Looks like we reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar. That's a mystic arts implement from the Masters of the Nightwind. But how did it end up here? Paimon thinks we've seen those around. It can transport us to other places, right? That's correct. Our tribespeople use them to transport themselves into the Chamber of Weaving or the sacrificial altar of enigmatic land. But this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who would know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who's used it. Unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Enjou Brat could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, you know, replenish its spirit to make it work again? There is a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing its own key to open. I'll have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. Just like that? Well, Citlali, you're amazing. Obviously. Look up my name in the Nightwind dictionary and you'll find 3 words. The real Shadil. Sigh. Shadil? That doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. What about the definition of Auroron? A cultisham. A shaman whose skills you cultivated? No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Citlali? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to look at... Wait, who goes there? We were followed? Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Oh, it's just a Masha. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Enjou guy. Odd. Why are they Asha following us? Maybe they like us? Pugli told us that Asha are the benevolent souls of the Merjavari. They're friendly sorts, hehe. You mean how benevolent soul is one of the ways to interpret the word Asha? I've heard that said before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on. Oi! My god. I accidentally pressed my spacebar. I think I've got it. Maybe they're not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they're after something we're carrying. And if they're the benevolent souls of the Merjavari, it does make perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the Honors Traveler take out Sanhaj's relic? Sanhaj's relic? Oh wow, the Asha are really happy. They must have seen Citlali take it out just now and followed us ever since. A reunion after all these years. Wow, what are they doing? The implement. It's active again. But how? Ah, it seems the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the Merjavari. Should we go and take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. The brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Let's go. Paimon's a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go. A reunion after all these years, what do you mean, Citlali? Who are these 3 Asha? Because if you're going to tell me that these are Wanjiru, Menilek and Sanhaj, then... I'm going to flip out. Where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place exists in Natlan. Huh? Paimon can't believe even Citlali doesn't know where we are. Blast. My connection to the Wyob's been severed. What does that mean? It means we're probably not in Natlan anymore. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. I'd explain it if I could. Even though I can't sense the Wyob anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around, maybe we'll find some answers. Better than standing around and gawking. Let's move, but be careful. Okay, but hear me out. What if we're not in Natlan, but instead we're in Natlan before the YUB existed? So it's not like where we are, it's more when are we? Because this is definitely the chamber. Like, we have the banners and all. Okay. Let me look at this. I cannot see that one very well, but is this the science? You can't see shit. Bear with me for 1 second. Yeah, that looks like the science of the canopy. People of the springs. Flower Feather Clan. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tribes. Huh. Oh, I just saw that. I'm just wondering if we're going to get to lore about the 7th tribe that disappeared. There we go. Okay, so this one is from the people of the springs. Inscription behind the stone structure. To the giant Tupac. Thought so. This one is Flower Feather Clan. To the brave Manilek. Correct. This one is Children of the Echoes. The Chief of the Mines and Jara. Uh-huh. Oh. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? That one is the Scions? No, that one is the Scions. Oh right, these are the Masters of the Night Wind. There are words carved on the back of this stone. It belonged to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon? Where did it go? Ah, could it be the relic? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. Sure. Fuck, I have Sitlali and you are Sitlali. To the young Burkina. The baby of the group. To the great runner Wanjiru. To the everlasting Tenoch, his remains are buried here. Damn. I just got chills. Let me take a screenshot, please. There we go. To the border master Sanhaj Kompore. His remains are buried here too. Damn. Oh, I didn't know it would repeat this. Let me take a screenshot before getting rid of this. Sad. You place Anhaj's relic on the stone. Look, the seat in the center, it's glowing. Traveler, do you wanna try sitting on it? What the fuck do you mean, Paimon? That seems dangerous. I don't wanna... Tenoch is buried here. Are we not disrespecting him? Oh god. Traveler, Paimon, where are you? Traveler disappeared after he sat on the pedestal. Did he get transported somewhere else? Ugh, it's too dangerous, I've got to follow him. Wait, no way. I'm the only one who knows what's happened. I can't just rush in after them. The Tsitsi Middle can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. But I can't just walk away. That abyss or the rat could show up at any moment. I can't let him threaten Traveler and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Mawika, or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Is this Enjou? Oh my, oh my. I'm sorry to be a bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of the Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has. When it rains it pours. Oh my, oh my. Could it be the fearsome Granny Itzli, the one who's been chasing me everywhere? When did you get into the customer service industry? Abyssal rat, still running that rodent mouth of yours. Is this another one of your schemes? I admit that I can be somewhat loquacious. And I adore a good scheme as much as the next abyssal rat. But this is my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Merjivari through that woven scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my. I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Itzli. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you're really letting a perfectly good customer go. Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my sight. Of course, of course. I don't suppose this has anything to do with the traveler's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and him. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to his familiar scent left behind on that chair over there. Might I investigate? Wow, scent? Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Traveler's abyssal mutt. Why, I am most offended. Such vitriol. From the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little dust dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its master. It's enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, it's Papa. Let the mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you have been taught how to sit, surely, or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papar, the employee who was role-playing a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for safe passage into the Merjivari? As long as I can reach the mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papar will return to his friend, and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in the Merjivari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Such flowery speech. It's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you'd do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us knows about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora. Find Traveler and Paimon and ensure their safety. Understood. I swear on Traveler's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush hush, my ready little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa, hold him down. Damn. I love her. She's so cool. Where the heck are we? We just touched that stone thing and whoosh! Now we're here. And Citlali is nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom. Citlali said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now. Maybe this is why? But why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no way up connection, and the Abyss is still around. Wow, Paimon's getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sunhatch once cast a border spell. Huh? Are you talking that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mergivar is right in front of us? We won't know it unless we look. Then let's be careful. Damn. Oh. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Fuck. Oh god. That's one of the thingies that attacks you and it hurts like hell. Please take me to the chest, thank you. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Show no mercy! A dash of frost!
No! I just want the thingy. No. Take me back. Oh fuck. Ugh. How do I get there? Thank you. What do you mean?
Get to work! Shower me with pit! A little amuse, but...
Okay. Oh god. Look at all those souls.
Strike a pose! Extinguish power!
Those floaty little guys, they won't jump at us, right? Apparently they will, they will!
Someone else has to...
Oh god.
The flavor!
Protect me, Citlali, please. Where are we now? Whoa, Paimon thinks she's heard a terrifying roar. You think? Brother, that was so scary. This must be the Merjibari. Paimon can't believe we're really here. This makes us true legends among adventurers. Bro, I can already see it. Bro! I don't want to. I hate this. Please stop roaring, Mr. Bakunawa. Oh god. I'm on fire. Wow. There's really no wind here. Everything is so still. Wait. Huh? Is Paimon hearing things or is someone calling us? Well, I should try again. Because I'm not waiting. Traveler, Paimon. Hey, someone's calling for us. It sounds like Citlali. I hate this. Why is my girlfriend in Enjou's body? I found you at last. Enjou? It's me, Citlali. Citlali? Well, long time no see, Traveler and Paimon. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. He's gone back to being Enjou again. Hearing the voice of that old hag come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you. Are you okay, Citlali? It's fine. My body's back in the main hall, but I used a spell to attach a part of my spirit to this fool's body. This way, I can put him to good use. Whoa, Citlali's amazing. Paimon can't believe she can actually control Enjou's body. Don't let her fool you, she's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I got a deal with her. A deal? So you sold your own body? In a partial, temporary and limited transaction. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe, both of you. Here, this is Sanhaj's ritual sword, the Calamity of Enjou. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off from the Masters of the Nightwind. I already have it though. Since we don't know much about this area you're in, it's probably best to keep it close at hand just in case. Whoa, so this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom? What a rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it'd be a problem if I just touched it for a moment. In your dreams, we're holding on to this. So stingy. Don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Hans Sanhaj to open up his passages? I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly in your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with my magnanimity, Paimon. Traveler, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but he doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Citlali. Slap away, you won't hurt me. Well, excuse me. I'm just a cleric, I've never hurt a soul. Is a crime of wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence? He's not wrong. Papar wasn't hurt, I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feelings. I fully sympathize, Paimon. I do. But as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. Sounds good to me. A true traveler? I thought a hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand, poised to strike me down with a cold blade. As long as it doesn't affect Citlali. Well said. Let's not stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be trying to work together. Remind Paimon, since when were we ever a team? This is the Mergivari. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat ever since the very start. And our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You all saw that scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time lying on it. My wealth of wisdom tells me that it was like Bakunawa's permeation. You think? Bro, that's so huge. If we don't deal with it, it will eat us. If it eats us, it'll get stronger. If it gets stronger, it'll escape into Natlan and continue eating until there's nothing left. Bakunawa, that's the monster that Tenoch and the 6 heroes of ancient Natlan fought against. Wait, didn't they defeat it? Ha, you wish. The worst part about the blast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest. About the beast, sorry. Is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creation. Its permeation is no simple humus or chalk. The power contained within it was something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. I need to take a screenshot of this again because this is very interesting to me. Venti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mergivari. So this monster is the one behind it? We did encounter a fair share of obstacles on the way here. Maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals. Is that why the mare disappeared? Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume we're in a different time from Bakunawa for now. Then how are we gonna get home? Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in the Bakunawa's permeation, then in the name of the Abyss Order we must slay the beast. You acting like a good guy all of a sudden. Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand. The New Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be in principle flexible. What the fuck is the New Tide Anthology? In any case, the time has come for us to fight. I don't want to. Scoured by the ravages of time, the power of the Wyops still harbored within the calamity of Enjou awakens, as though sensing the presence of a nemesis from 500 years before. Use this power to defend against Bakunawa's attacks. After successfully fending off a special move, the Wyop will unleash a powerful counterblow. Once struck by the Wyop's counterblow, Bakunawa will be temporarily paralyzed. Seize this opportunity to unleash the power of the calamity of Enjou and attack Bakunawa's weak spots for a chance to sever its limbs. Attack with the full power of calamity of Enjou when Bakunawa is at its weakest, to thoroughly defeat it. Though, as legends tell of the terrifying monster's power of revival, it remains to be seen if it might one day rise again. Let me see one thing real quick. Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth it to put this on Skirk. Oh god, it already detected me. I just wanted to see it. This guy's way too big. I agree. Oh god. Traveler, be careful, you've been hit. Are you alright, Traveler? Enjou, why are you just standing and watching? Get your butt over here. What?
Fulfill our pact! Shower me with pain! Off to the freezer!
Well done, Traveler. You mastered the power of Calamity of Enjou.
Get to work!
I can't read.
You two! Time to end them! Fulfill our pact! Strike a pose! A dash of frosting! Get to work! Show no mercy! Yoo-hoo! Fulfill our pact!
I want to see him from behind.
Ow, ow, ow! I'm sorry. The show begins! Oh, brilliant! Show no mercy!
Okay. Did we win? I knew it. No matter how powerful a beast Bakunawa was, it would always fall short of the might. Okay. Supporting Paimon's foot. Okay. I cannot read that fast. Oh, Arnold just went live. Did we get rid of it? Woohoo, we're awesome. That's the biggest bad guy we've ever taken down. Judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of the Bakunawa's body. But even if it's only one of many, I'm sure it will have left something useful behind. Let's see. Stop right there. Criminal scum. You heard her, Enjou. Stay put. What's this now? Are your companions naught but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strung shut and then abandoned? Traveler, remind me, who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bakunawa just now, Is this how you treat out the backbone of your team? Backbone? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Bakunawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Merjivari ever since Traveler's arrival in Nadland. There's no way your end goal is something so vague. You can't lie your way out of this one, Enjou. What secrets are you hiding? We are not giving up until you spill the beans. Lie? Why, I'm not lying at all. But since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadow, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting it into factions. Then, the wicked king was slain, and his people were exiled from the land. This exile split into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave, until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in the neglect for millennia, until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled. With the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago, they fought and died until at last only one remained. You're not going to tell us that survivor was you? It seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone a dullard. Paimon was just guessing. Where'd you get off being so mean? In any case, that man's name was Tenoch, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochzitoc. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of animal. Yes! Yes! This is what I was waiting for! Let's go! Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land, while their brothers and sisters who 500 years before departed from their homeland headed to the true land of wind, where they were known by another name, the Muratans! I cannot believe. It's been 5 years. And in all those 5 years, we all thought that that was a mistranslation. I cannot believe. Does this mean you're one of these Muratan people? Really? Is he lying against it, Lally? Don't shout so loudly or you'll kill off all dear traveler's brain cells. As for your beloved Granny Itzley, she can no longer respond to you. What did you do to her? Nothing of consequence, I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it has allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Bakunawa's powers. From now on, that old hag shan't be bothering us anymore. You sneaky, lying, scheming abyssal rat. Flexible principles, Paimon, flexible principles. See, That is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. Who exactly are you and what's your objective? Before we get into that, I was waiting for him to continue so I could take a screenshot of the full story just for later reference, you know? Hello? Let me take a screenshot. There we go. Okay. Traveler, I have seen the glory of Vindagnir perish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the Sun Children dancing in their white night, and beheld the magnificence of Gurabad, submerged in the sea of sand. I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood in the Moshiri ceremonial site, the broken colossi of Remuria, and brushed my fingers across the soiled scholars of the murals in the Bukov Kakik's tower. I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liyue began the great migration of the Wadi Assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobashi fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know how the people of Tenochzitoc perished in battle, and how the Muratans left for a distant land. Yeah, I know most of this too. I don't know how the people of Tenochzitoc perished in battle, but I do know everything else. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They are like shooting stars, merely fleeting across my sky with a spark, then fading away to nothing. Traveler, Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? Ah, so you cannot answer that. Or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well. I will be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. Bro, that's so interesting, the markings on the floor. Bruh. But know this, traveler. Without the power of the Bakunawa, you will never be able to enter the true Merjavari. Allow me to leave you a parting gift. Flower? What is this? This is a flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. Hey, you're called Enjou, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us. Or at least give us your name, your real name. Granny Itzley? Why, Sora had driven you away. Me? By the likes of you? Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeve. Heh. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell. You monuments on my journey, until we meet again. If there truly is a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? Damn, so he doesn't know? He can't remember his home? I mean, it sounds like the Kandrians, but... You're back. Are you both alright? We're okay. That's a relief. I couldn't see what Enjou was up to. Ugh. Unreadable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when Enjou was hiding inside Tenoyolotzin, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow find a way. But he didn't bet on Citlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyssal Dragoons. But Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions, just like this place. I'll check with Mawika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Citlali scout the area, and it found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there were some names written on it. Names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are the names of the former Pyroarchons. Huh? I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyroarchons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunawa. But the exact methods they used are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you don't tell anyone else about this, for now at least. Then, can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep, especially you, traveler. Got that? The spirit trace I left on Enjou seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Merchivari, we're definitely not equipped to handle it right now. I need some time to look into all this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you'd like to know? How's the employee who was acting up earlier? Papar? He's fine. Enjou told me that he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Haine. He then approached Papar, and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Enjou fed Papar enough Aphimid to knock out a Tatankasaur. He's still probably snoozing it off in a corner of the Isle somewhere. Classic Enjou. I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thank you, Citlali. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. But well, if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? I do. I go there.
Go on,
Wait, what?
take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
We aren't in a domain. Okay, we may not be in a domain, but we're definitely in a subspace. Okay, give me a moment. I need to go to the bathroom and then we'll keep looking.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
I forgot to say I'm back.
Not bad. It's all yours.
Okay, there are a lot of stone tablets. Let's see. A weathered old stone tablet. The inscription is nearly illegible, but a faint name can still be seen at the bottom. And what name is it? Fuck you. Fuck you. Kyongosi has been gone for over a decade. Great victory. Build this shrine, honor the fallen. But isn't Kyongosi the Pyroarchon's ancient name? Bakunawa's revival. Before the return, must block the Merjivari, hold back the black tide. If I fail and fall, let those who come after. Blowhurry? Is that a name? Okay. Children of Echoes. Wind-worn booklet. A badly damaged wind-worn booklet with only a few words still legible. Seal the borders, contain the Merjivari. Not a task for just one generation. My time runs short. Put my thoughts in the sacred flame. Remember you who follow. Gochanina. Flower Feather Clan. Elegantly written booklet. A more recent booklet containing just a few more elegant and joyful words. Task complete. Now I sing. Isaha. Okay. Oh, there's more. Are there more in here? Didn't see them. Oh, there are. Interesting. What? Come here. Get up here. You don't like this? This pillow? Come here. Okay. Okay. Is there more to be seen? Oh. Nope. Apparently not. We cannot go up here. I'm not missing anything, right? To the everlasting Tenoch, yeah. Hopefully we can still come back. Okay, for now we can't, but who knows? Oh, it's over. What I didn't try is what happens if I try to go back to the Merjivari. Oh. That's not what I meant to do, but I guess it works. Oh, we can go back? Interesting. Ugh, I have to do the whole thing again. Now! Come here! Are you stupid? Meow. 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 Oh. Interesting. What's this? What's all this then? Leave domain.
Fearless.
Bro, this guy is so big. Like, what if I want to get a picture of all of him? Can I climb up over there? Oh god, it hurts. Oh, it still hurts.
The show begins!
Oh, and I cannot go up there. Very difficult to take a picture of the whole arena. Which way did he go? Did he go this way? Yeah, I think he went this way. Right? Nope. Wall.
Merciless.
Bruh. Don't scare me like that. Well. I don't like this sound, so I'm going to leave. Goodbye. No, thank you. from here I can leave. Okay. Well, the other thing that I wanted to do was these marks I have on my map. Let's heal.
Shower me with praise!
Because I was looking for Pyroculus yesterday and I found this dude fishing over here, and there was an option to do something, but I said no. And I was like, okay, let's save it for later. And then I kept exploring, and I found a place with a note about him. I took a screenshot of it. Which one is it? This one? This one, yeah. Rekis's order. Word arrived from Masha Town today. The Curatorium of Secrets has placed an informant on the island, and they're watching us and Radius Bones people. This person's registered name at the reception is Ranti. Avoid conflict with him. So yeah. I found that note, and I remembered it was this guy, so I made a pin for it.
Boring!
So yeah. Oh, hey, are you here to fish too? Well, if you know fishing, you'll understand the need for a sturdy hat. Why do you need a hat? Why? Because a sturdy hat will keep you safe. But you're not wearing a hat. That's why I'm talking to you. You see, the wind blew my hat away. If you don't mind, could you help me find it? Why don't you look for it yourself? If I go looking for my sturdy hat, I'll have to put down my fishing rod. But if I keep holding my rod, I can't go looking for my hat. Please, I'm begging you to help. Alright, I'll help you look. And what am I supposed to do? Where do I find this? Where is it? Have you found my hat? This one? Why do you say this one if I don't have it? Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay. I haven't found it, by the way, but... well... I think I'll get doing other things, and if I find it, then I find it. For now, please, I want the color purple. Oh, while we're here, I'm also going to pick a... what? Pick a... egg. Give me egg. Oh, it auto-triggered. Well, I never expected the famed face of Chroma to be so young. Definitely worth the long trip out here. I've heard your school puts a special focus on color. Makes it feel like the hues are actually flowing. Any chance I get to witness that for myself today? I wouldn't say we're experts really. At Chroma we simply have our own interpretation of how to bring out the textures of colors. It's a little different from how others do it, that's all. What a coincidence. We at the Varicas also have insights of our own when it comes to color. I hope you'll be willing to share some of your tips during the bit later. Color is the art of clash and contrast. Sharing tips would be inappropriate. We should have a friendly clash as par instead. Hey there, my bad. I got held up a little by something and couldn't get here on time. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long, pals. Oh-ho. Hey, little floaty, it's really you. So you did become a designer. I thought Cosatl was just pulling my leg again. Eh? Big sis? Color is the art of clash and contrast. Isn't that what the old man always says? You're starting to sound like a real designer already. Big sis, you didn't need to say that out loud. Ah, so that line came from the founder of Chroma Flare himself. No wonder it carries such gravitas. Heh, Mr. Lil Floaty, huh? I wonder if your skills can live up to Mr. Alu's legacy. Alright, Lil Floaty. Go ahead and use my cafe as your canvas. Show them what Chroma Flare is all about. Sure, I can do that. Just give me a moment. Cosatl promised me 2 assistants, but I haven't met them yet. Paimon supposes this is where we come in. Ahem. So then your assistants have arrived. What? Wait, you're Traveler and Paimon. Since when could Cosatl call in favors like that? Oh, the legendary adventurers. Even with top tier assistants, the results still going to depend on the designer's skill. Fine, I'll give you a proper taste of what Chroma Flare can do. Under Solin's direction, you quickly complete the preparations. Ahem. Mr. Traveler, please take these pigments. Whoa, the colors are so weird. Are you sure they actually work? Ahem. Of course they work, and I'll have you know they're very useful. That's what being a color master is all about, turning the unordinary into something brilliant. It's about drawing out the best colors in the most unexpected ways. Okay, got it. Wait, really? You're not just pretending to understand, are you? No, Paimon. Alright then. Shall Paimon begin coloring the wall as our color master commands? Well, since we're playing rough, let's use brilliant yellow on the walls to amplify the deep profound. As for the other areas, you can do as you please, assistant. Okay. And
But they're not exactly what I call elegant.
oh. Am I not done? But... oh. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. I wanted to change the title again, since we already finished the Enjou quest. Whoa, it's so shiny and pretty. These colors. The whole world's rippling like a shimmering stream. I didn't expect to see this kind of vibrance out in a backwater place like this. What do you mean backwater place? Fuck you. He'll floaty you. This is seriously amazing. Oh, come on, big sis. It's not that big of a deal. Ever since the old man passed, I haven't seen color like this again. If he were still around, he'd be so proud of you. Well, Alvo, still think the Varicas can hold a candle to what you just saw? No need for that. I'm backing out. This piece has already blown past every expectation I had. If I show up at the competition, I'll just embarrass myself. So without further ado, goodbye. Yeah, fuck you. Huh? Alvo's already gone? Oh man, I missed a good part. Cossaddle, you numbskull. Why didn't you tell me the cafe was Pixie's place? Cossaddle, you little brat. Where'd you run off to this time? Why do you always show your face only after the dust settles? Hey, chill, big sis. Someone picking up the Chroma flare mantle. That's big news. Of course I had to let the old man know first, right? Especially with the one when the one inheriting it is the very person he thought had zero talent with color, the so-called cartographer. You bet I rushed over to tell him. Hey, it's been years. Are you seriously still using that nickname on me? Don't you ever get tired of it? The cartographer? Did you know? When Lil Floaty was a kid, she used to draw all over the blankets. Please, big sis, I'm begging you. Not this story again. Oh, come on, what's a big deal? Don't you remember that time when you... Ah, look everyone, I really have to prepare for tomorrow. I'll see you all later, goodbye. Look at that, our shy clumsy Lil Floaty really has grown up, huh, big sis? He sure has. I can't believe you used the pit as an excuse to bring him back. If the old man were still here, he'd be over the moon. Of course he had to come back. Chroma flare started here. It's only right that it ends here too. And there's you. The old man had such high hopes for you. Then you disappeared for years and never even told me where his grave was. And now the prodigal Cossaddle returns, only to tell me he's given up on painting. How am I supposed to explain that to him? Come on, big sis. Painting was just a childhood thing. I was never the patient type anyway, you know? Well, I've still got patrol duty to take care of, so I'd better get going. Alright, you two. I need a quick word in private. Let's meet up where we ran into each other earlier, yeah? Phew, that was close. Is this what getting older feels like? Now that I think about it, the old man was the same, always going around sharing our embarrassing stories. Wait, you had embarrassing moments too? Paimon, everyone has. Of course, like that nickname, cartographer. The old man loved calling him more than anyone. That just sounds like you embarrassing other people. Heh, well, that's not the point. The point is someone just revived the Chroma flare style, and in front of Albo no less. That could be a problem. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? Well, it's a long story. About 10 years ago, an adventure team called Free Spirits came to this land. Only most of the members weren't here to adventure. Pixies just wanted a getaway, and me and Lil Floaty had straight up run away from home. Whoa, that's a bit too free-spirited. It really was. The only serious adventurer in the group was also the most senior. He was an old man, a priest from the Masters of the Nightwind. He was originally trained to uncover some link between Saurian inscriptions and Asha, but maybe we rubbed up on him. He suddenly dropped that and started researching color theory instead. Wait, don't tell me that old man was... That's right. People used to say his colors hit with the force of a hammer, but dance like light on water. That clash of power and shimmer is where Chroma comes from. Ever since he created the style, he was on the lookout for someone to pass it on to. Lil Floaty and I were young, so naturally he picked us and forced us to call him Master. Forced. Sounds like you were really that unwilling? Back then I had no idea we were learning something that would one day take all of Natlan by storm. In the end, the old man passed without naming a successor. All that's left of him are some old sketches and a few of his pieces. Since then, a bunch of us tried to recreate what he did, even me. But no one's really succeeded, except maybe Lil Floaty. Okay, Paimon gets that part now. But what's that got to do with things being a problem? Because of people like those merchants from Outcry. They've got ambition, power, and zero hesitation when it comes to playing dirty. What a headache. If they ever try to get forceful, poor little Floaty might be in real trouble. No worries there. Traveler is super strong, so those guys wouldn't stand a chance. Plus, as righteous adventurers, we don't let the bad guys get away with anything, right, Traveler? Well, after everything you just said, how could I refuse? Besides, looks like our time as assistants isn't over yet. You two are lifesavers. How about we meet on the main road at the Easy Breeze Market tomorrow? I'll put together a detailed plan too, just in case. Phew, that's a lot of reading. Give me a second.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Okay, while we wait, I'm going to pick another egg. Yeah. I'm just going to collect them. I'm not gonna open them. I don't care about the dishes and desserts. Damn. That's a long time. What is wrong with this, Tasha? Whoa, that's so cool. Try spraying another. Honestly, I don't get why Sultan's so attached to you. I guess it's just natural charm, huh? Looks like you even made some little accessories for it. You really care about Sultan, don't you? Wait, don't tell me you saw the famous traveler with their adorable pet and thought, hey, I want one too. Paimon isn't a pet. Hey, Paimon's not a pet. Traveler and Paimon are best buddies. That's right. Just like Sultan and I, we're the best of friends. So the little one's name is Sultan. What a cute name. Nice to meet you, Sultan. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. Alright, playtime's over. Let's get to work and start painting. Huh? Wait a minute, that arrogant fellow hasn't shown up yet, has he? Aren't we starting a bit early? Haven't you noticed the crowd? Everyone's waiting to see your masterpiece. Don't keep your fans waiting, oh great designer. Ahem. Okay, listen up you two. Today's commission is pretty simple. Just paint the sports supplies and the store sign. Use the same technique as last time. But keep in mind the surfaces this time are a lot smaller, which makes it trickier to get the colors just right. Prepare yourselves, alright? Something that looks good on camera. Yellow. Yeah, I did a great job, I know. After all these years, seeing these colors again really brings back a flood of memories. This combination, wasn't it called complementary pairing? I remember one of Master's final works made use of this approach. Didn't think you'd remember such a small detail like that? Though these days I just call it a color contrast. After all, as the saying goes, color is the art of clash and contrast, a language of raw emotion, hence the name color contrast. Really? Here I thought you were just thinking of our youth. You know, like the one time that little Tenochzitoc headbutted you into a bunch of paint buckets, and they got splattered all over the room. Now that was a real clash and contrast of colors. Hey, you're bringing that up just to embarrass me in front of everyone, aren't you? Don't be such a stick in the mud. I'm getting older, and nostalgia's starting to hit really hard these days. The old man was like this too, wasn't he? Always going on and on about the past like it was yesterday. Forgetting. Now, there's a fate worse than death. If even we forget that place, who'll remember that the dazzling legacy of Chroma began in a pitch-black cave? A tree that forgets its roots can never bear good fruit. So yeah, I'll bring up the past now and then, to keep it fresh in your mind. Ugh, every time you get all cryptic like this, it's never a good sign. Hold on, where's Alvo? Wasn't he acting all high and mighty before? He didn't even show up. Don't tell me that cafe showdown spooked him so bad he ran back to not cry. Heh, someone's confident today. Of course I am. I've got Sultan with me and the legendary Traveler and Paimon to back me up. Our victory is a foregone conclusion. Good to see you in good spirits, little floaty. But come on, do you really think someone from Notcry is gonna play fair? He could just threaten you outright, or try to bribe me behind your back. It wouldn't be complicated. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they're already on their way to the old man's grave. How's that possible? Only you and I are supposed to know where that cave is. Yeah, well, that was true, until a certain idiot got followed last time they went there. Wait, you mean after the beating yesterday? Oh no. Then, wouldn't that old man's place... If I know Alvo, he'll probably cut out every bit of wall, floor and rock in that cave with any trace of pigment on it, and analyze them piece by piece. I won't stand for this, we need to stop him now. Kosaru, Alvo really did head that way, and with the whole crew in tow. Big Sis went on ahead, but I'm afraid she won't be able to hold them off for long. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go, everyone. Time to see what Alvo's really up to. Oh god.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Oh god. Will I make it? Please make it. No!
Incoming! Take me up!
Okay, there we go.
Take me up!
Oh god.
Take me, stars above.
I'm sorry, Sid Lily.
May I
Okay, you're all better. Oh. Back off. This is the old man's resting place, and you are not welcome here. I'm warning you, Olvo. Don't think you have the right to barge in just because numbers are on your side. That's funny, Miss Cafe owner. You just found out about this place yourself, and now you're already keeping everyone else from getting their fingers in the pie? And what do we have here? The Great Solin and even the legendary Traveler. What eminent company we have today. I don't suppose this means there's some sort of priceless secret hidden around here, hmm? You scoundrel. Instead of bidding properly, you snuck off and came here. What's the big idea? Well, see, even if the Varikas were to take something by force, we would do so openly. We wouldn't stoop so low as to use sneaky tricks. Tch, it's disgraceful, you know? What are you trying to say? Ladies and gentlemen, behold, these flowing radiant hues. You've surely realized it by now. Yes, this is what they call a Chroma masterpiece. What a pity, such colors left to wither under wind and sun, unknown to all of Tevat. Luckily, our dear Mr. Floaty here inherited this style, and has recently started to make waves. You, stop beating around the bush. You wanna say something? Spit it out. Over a decade has passed, yet this mural has no cracks nor signs of fading. It still shines as brightly as ever. That's thanks to some recent restoration. Judging by the marks, it was done just a few days ago. But these paint marks don't look like they were done by hand. They were sprayed on, almost as if an Asha did it. Care to explain these restorations, Mr. Solin? Why don't you tell us who did this? And do please enlighten us, because now my curiosity is well and truly piqued. Who exactly is the real master of Chroma Flare? You seem awfully confident in your theory, Albo. Of course, I just took some paint from here yesterday and had it analyzed by experts, which revealed that these pigments contain extraordinarily pure volatile phlogiston, almost as though they are alive. More precisely, these pigments weren't made by humans, they were created by a phlogiston-rich life form. In other words, this paint is the work of an Asha, a living being made of pure phlogiston. No wonder its colors put to shame anything humans can make. And look who we have here, Solin's ever-present Asha companion. Quite a coincidence, isn't it? Face it, everyone, the Chroma Flare was never about human artistry. Just 2 generations of con artists taking credit for an Asha's natural talents. Oh, but there's more. Solin's colors have never gone beyond the old man's palette. They both never used purple. And the Asha with them, it's been the same one all these years. Still Floaty, now it makes sense why Sultan took to me so quickly. So the truth is that this story isn't about prodigy designer returning home after studying across Natlan, but instead about a pitiful orphan, an orphan who, upon stumbling upon an Asha in the wild, his childhood teacher's companion, gave in to malice and started stealing the fruits of others' labor. And that venerated master, nothing but a clever fraud who fooled an entire generation. The evidence is on my side, Solin, and I'm not even done going through all of it, but honestly, the look on your face is all the proof we need. Kosadol, you set me up. Lil Floaty, look at me, tell me this isn't true. Traveler, Paimon, you two are champions of justice. I'm sure you won't shield this petty criminal. Sultan, are you trying to say something? There's something fishy about this. I don't agree with your conclusion. Fine, since you insist, I won't argue. Investigate all you want, just don't disgrace yourself in the process. Traveler, could I talk to you for a moment? Okay. Okay. Give me 5 minutes because I'm getting really hungry. So, yeah. Gonna go get something to eat. Oh, I see. Move. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to leave you with Skirk and be right back.
All things come to an end, even time itself. Where do we come from? And where are we going?
Okay, I'm back. I think I want to talk to him after seeing things with my own eyes. As mentioned by Elbow, the retouches look fresh and they do look rather something. Workbench covered in dust. Its wooden surface is stained with paint and traces of fine brushwork. Whoa. Pile of dried up paint. There's no sign of purple chroma. I already cleared out this cave after the old man passed. Aside from these notes, there shouldn't be anything of value left. But if you've still got questions, take the notes. Maybe you'll reach a different conclusion than I did. Okay. A lot of reading. A note already yellowed with age. The handwriting is rather messy. This is a diary, a journal used to organize my thoughts. But why do I have to write these notes? I can't quite remember. Haha, but maybe that's exactly why I have to write them. Before I start, I need to write down a few things to make sure I don't forget. Oi, cartographer, slippery This is my journal, so you two brats better not be reading this. If I catch you, there'll be hell to pay. Now I can get down to business. It's strange, honestly. There's this strange creature that's always been circling around me. The way it acts makes me think it's somehow very familiar with me, but I don't remember ever running into it, or where I could have possibly encountered it. If only it could talk, maybe then I'd be able to get some information from it. Luckily, this old dog knows how to act, so it shouldn't have realized that I don't remember it. Okay. It would break my heart to make a cute little thing like that sad, or maybe it doesn't care at all. Speaking of this little thing, those two brats seem to call it an Asha. From where I'm sitting, it's like a small animal that has a very simple yet straightforward emotions. In essence, whatever emotion it's feeling determines the color it creates in its body. Anger and anxiety give red, sadness mostly gives blue, and happiness gives us yellow. I suppose that means the colors are how Asha directly express their emotions. Of course, the color palette of this little creature is incomplete. For some reason it can't produce any purple, which is a shame. I'm sure an Asha's purple pigment would differ from ordinary ones. I'd love to see it. There are differences, even between Asha. The Asha with me, it's even more special. It's like there's some invisible bond tying us together. I know it, and I know I can understand its emotions along with some of its simple thoughts. I know why it moves the way it does, and sometimes I think I can almost see an expression on its face. Can Asha even make expressions? Sometimes I feel like it can feel my emotions. It uses some other method to make contact with me, to understand me. When I've forgotten too much, and when I can't even speak properly, it still finds some way to communicate with me. Even though my memory is all in tatters, I still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion and extension and transmission of memory. I don't know who even said that. Maybe it's because I'm close with the Asha. Maybe that's why it can understand me. That's why it can form those colors. Then why can't it make purple? Is it because purple is too complicated? Purple. A contradiction, an entanglement, a dream, a long plunge. It's the sky at nightfall when the stars are yet to wake. Or maybe it's the only color an old man who's about to forget everything can still cling on to. But why does my brain keep telling me that the Asha's soul and mine are connected? Alright, I remember them telling me I was some sort of famous priest in my youth. Was I? Those memories of priesthood are buried under layers and layers of fog. I'm not sure if it was ever me anymore. This is an attempt at archaic thaumaturgy, and an experiment on whether phlogiston-based life can transmit memory. In my memories I hear my voice saying those words to me. But what does it all mean? A few lines of small print follow. I might have forgotten many things, Slipperian, but I know darn well that you don't listen to a word I say. I'm sure you've secretly read this journal. There are too many things I can't figure out, and I have too little time left to think about them. But if it's you and the cartographer, perhaps you can find an answer. Cartographer can be a little clumsy, but he was a pure heart. I'm sure he'll one day find his own colors, so I'm not worried about him. I want him to take care of the Asha. But you, Slipperion, you're clever. Much too clever, even. You have far too many questions you wish to answer, far too many contradictions to resolve, and far too long a road ahead. As I am now, I certainly cannot provide those answers. I can only repeat to you the words I still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion, an extension and transmission of memory. A person's colors are always shaped by the path they have walked. I hope you take fewer detours and find your own color soon. Anything you wanna say? I won't lie, I still don't really get what's going on, but I trust the old man. He'd never steal anything, especially not from the Asha. I'll stay here and keep Alvo in check. Make sure he doesn't get in your way. The rest of the truth, I'm counting on you to uncover it. Sultan, Speak, Sultan. Well, have you made up your mind, great adventurers? Yeah, we're good to go. Sultan seems quite emotional, and whenever it expresses strong emotions, it seems it can't help but spray out paint. While these Chroma flare pigments share similar ingredients to those used by regular Asha artists, their texture and level of complexity are on another level. What I read in the manuscript, that color is the expression of powerful emotions and the extension and transmission of memories. It seems to have something to do with Sultan's emotions. The colors must be connected to Sultan somehow. But it seems that Asha don't have a particularly complex emotions or memories. It's hard to imagine that one Asha alone could create such rich colors. In fact, Sultan's expression of colors and emotions are closer to those of humans, especially those who are close to it. Could its memories have come from humans? Sultan's emotions could be interpreted as a transmutation of memories from those around it. The absence of purple, then, might also be tied to something human. I already ruled that idea out. Sultan's been here with Solin and Alu this whole time. It's hard to imagine this place having anything to do with the other Asha. So what was the main reason for purple being missing? Purple being full of contradiction and entanglement, like a plunge into the abyss, or the gasp of waking from a dream. Such a complex emotion defies simple explanation. Alu spent many peaceful years living in a cave, and Solin gained fame at an early age. That's why neither of them has contradicting memories that would otherwise give us purple. Though it's hard to get purple paints in Tenochzitoc, it seems like Solin and Alu have no trouble at all. Huh, wait, now that I think about it, it seems that they do meet the conditions after all. For an Asha, the ability to transmute memories into colors was never innate. It had to have been bestowed upon it. The manuscript also recorded Alu's research on Saurian inscriptions, as well as mnemonic arts from the Masters of the Night Winds. Maybe that's where it got its transmutational abilities? The origins of Chroma. Alu created Sultan with their arts, and Sultan absorbed Alu's memories and emotions. That must be where its wide range of colors came from. So in essence, Chroma was a collaboration between Alu and Sultan. I didn't quite catch all that, but... So in essence, the Chroma flare style was created by the old man and Sultan. I see. Now we just need one last decisive piece of evidence. Solin, since that's the case, why don't you try what Traveler suggested? Believe in yourself, Solin. You got it. Sultan, my partner, please. I'm counting on you. Whoa, it's really purple. Amazing though, Floaty. You've achieved what even the old man never could. Emotions and memories, huh? Old man, I guess I never really understood what you were teaching me. Funny, I was even about to... It actually worked. All those years, you knew, Master? You really believed in me? You were telling me the truth all along, and now the colors... That's why you made me care for the Asha. Why you pushed me to travel and sketch in all sorts of places before you passed. All of it, everything you did, was to help me find my own path, my own colors, shaped by my own memories and emotions. And I thought you just didn't believe in me. I thought you saw me as a talentless hack. I thought you made me do all these chores just to be rid of me because I wasn't worth your time. So that's what it was all about, Sultan. That's what you've been trying to tell me all along, and I thought... Master, if only I'd known, Bravo, bravo, what a show. Looks like the legendary traveler has already made up his mind. Then I guess it's time for you all to see what the Varikas is really capable of. Whoa, watch out, traveler. Watch out for what? These are small fries.
Get to work! The show begins!
Oh.
Off to the freezer! Stop that! Extinguished!
Mine to wield.
Ugh. Hey you two. Seriously, thank you. Without your help I can't even begin to imagine how this would have played out. As for Alvo, I'll get someone from the resort to deal with him. And these two little rascals. 2 days, Pixies. Just give us 2 days. We'll definitely make things right by then. Please. Alright, 2 days it is. Very well, if the traveler says so, I'll go along with it. You two better not let me down. I'll be watching and waiting. Let's go! I finally have purple! My favorite color! Well, out of the ones that are available. If only they had pink. But alas, they don't. Bam, ba, ba, da, bam. Now let's welcome our star designer, Sultan, to add the final splash of color to the Chroma Flare studio. You know, when Silk Floaty admitted that Sultan was the real designer, he seems more relaxed somehow. And he said he'd work on his line work and grow into a good assistant. What a simple and straightforward guy. By the way, I really have to thank you two. Without your help, I don't think either of us would have found our way back. The whole thing, you set it up, didn't you? Haha, I knew that question was coming. I was kinda hoping you'd be too busy to bring it up. As you've probably guessed, I used the pretense of a design bit to lure Solin back. Then I paired him with someone who had, let's say, a pretty shady reputation. And I invited you as assistants to act as reputable witnesses. It was all meant to reveal the truth, or at least what I thought was the truth. But all I really ended up revealing was how petty and jealous I've been. To be honest, I always thought I was more talented than Solin, or even the old man. And when I couldn't figure something out, I just assumed they must have cheated somehow. Anyway, in the past, traitors were exiled as punishment. I guess that's the path I should take too. Cosatl. Well, time for me to begin my exile. Thank you, both of you. You've helped me see a lot more clearly. I suppose this is goodbye. Cosatl turns and leaves, without looking back. Excuse me, Traveler Paimon. Sultan would love for you to help with the studio's finishing touches, if you'd be willing. It would be my honor. Yay, let's get painting. Am I missing something? As far as I can see, it's all painted. No? Wow, that's some solid work. No wonder that the great designer Sultan had its eye on you. Alright, little floaty, didn't you have something you wanted to say? Thank you for stepping in. You didn't just help us get to the truth, you gave me the chance to make things right. Aside from your payment and as our assistant, we'd like to officially invite you to be a guest designer for the studio. From now on, the exterior walls are yours to paint as you please. Same goes for my cafe. Go wild with your designs and don't you dare hold back.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Yay. Okay. You two have fun.
Try something like this instead.
Okay. I'm unsure how long this quest is, but I wanna do it on stream if possible, so. Yeah, I know you're there. I can see you. Maybe there's not much left, based on what I've already done. Remember that sweet dream brew I mentioned? Well, I've got some great news for you. After a full day of work, I finally perfected the recipe. Congratulations! And you, lucky too, get to be my first customers. Don't worry about paying, I'll put it on my sister's tab. Yippee, free drinks. Wait, hold on. You're just telling us we're your test subjects. Of course, aren't you honored? Not at all. I need to be sure this drink isn't dangerous. Oh right, I did, didn't I? First off, I have to warn you, Brew Blossom extract is highly toxic, but after repeated distillations I've reduced the toxicity to a level that is tolerable for normal people. By tolerable, I mean to say that a normal person will die within about 5 seconds. And when they die, their souls will wander through a place where the mortal realm and the land of the dead overlap. I guess that's a good enough explanation. Which part of die within 5 seconds sounds tolerable to you? So you're saying drinking it will kill me? It's not a true death per se, because your body will continue to function normally, unless you get so lost in the dreamscape that you forget to come back. Then my sister and I would have to deal with a still breathing corpse. Hey, so this isn't safe to drink at all, is it? Don't you worry, before you got there, I tested it out on myself. Rest assured, I added glowing horn shrooms and the spiciest brilliant chrysanthemums I could get my hands on. The glowing horn shroom lights the way for the soul back to the body, and the brilliant chrysanthemums' wicked kick snap your senses awake, pulling you right back into, well, you. So when you drink it, you won't even notice you've died once. I'm not exaggerating, trust me. So, wanna try, or are you a chicken? I've died more times than I can count. Give Paimon one too. She's not going to let you show off on your own. No worries, there's plenty for both of you. Here are your 2 cups of sweet dream brew. After a moment's hesitation, you drink the strange brew. The flavor is wondrous yet bizarre, laced with a blatant spice and faintly putrid tang. And then a hazy dream. Wa, mi sido mitatada. Ya tada, movo dada. Hola, mosimita yo. Sada mimi dada. Sada do mudada. Yo ya dala. I'm your friend, and you're my friend. We're all good friends. Haha, mi sido mitadada. Sado, yo beru mimi beru. What are you talking about? You're the one who started speaking our language. Sama, mito, yaupadala? Yaupadala? Hehe, there's treasure up ahead. Let's go dig it up. What the fuck is happening? The treasure's right here. Let's share it. Mimi mani, mimi mosi, mimi muhe. Mimi muhe. Yay, treasure. Mosi mita, mita dada. Mwahahaha. What the fuck is happening? What is the traveler doing right now? This is a new animation. Untatada yo-yo upa, nunu peru palo yo-yo. I'm gonna have to translate all of that later. So, how's my sweet dream brew? Tasty? Ugh, Paimon's head hurts so bad. Traveler, are you okay? We dreamed we were digging treasure with hilly turtles? It's hard to explain. By the way, were we dead for a long time? Yep, and I've been dead for a long time too. Haha, just kidding. You were only out for a few seconds. I was worried it wouldn't work at all. Good thing it did. Now please tell me everything you saw in your dream. I'll write it all down. Huh? We'll try. You and Paimon pieced together the bizarre dreamscape as Mad-Eye at Silly. Yeah. Haha, that was great. It was total nonsense, but overall, what a fun dream it must have been. But why hilly trolls? That's strange. Well, leave that mystery to me and my sister. Here's your reward. So you're really planning to sell this strange drink? Oh, we're still a long way off from us actually selling it. I still need to test it on more people with different constitutions. Once you leave this place, you probably won't see our brews on shelves for a while. Phew, that's a bit of a relief. The effects are kinda strong. Strong and strange. Alright, I'll get it. Now that the experiment is over, you're free to go. If you feel sick or experience any more side effects, do come find me. Will do. I think I would rather go find Citlali.
A treasure buried in time.
Okay. And I think I always got one... Where was it? I think it was around here. Could it be? If I don't find it easily, I'm going to just open the wiki and look for it.
Merciless.
Okay, let me look at the wiki. Traces of Chroma, I've already done. Dreamy Paititi, also done. Shine On, People Pan Idol. I think I haven't done that one. I'm pretty sure actually. Yep. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-bam. And I think it's... oh no, wait. Strange encounter on the Tete-Isle kind. Of the Tete-Isle kind. There's another one. Encounters always happen on a holiday quest. Another one. All good reunions follow a search. The last survivor, Tenochzitoc, is done. And that's all. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3 after this one. Ugh. I don't mean ugh as in it's bad or it's a lot, it's just that I don't have as much time as I used to. And I don't wanna delay too much because next weekend I wanna do Honkai Star Rail. Prepare the miracle of the blooming Quetzalcoatl and let the sacred flame ignite your smile. Ah, monsters! In the name of Easy Breeze Holiday Resort, I present to you a dance of welcome. Shine on People Pan Idol. It's coming at us, traveler, help! Eek! Ah, it just fell down on its own. Hey, funny looking person. Are you okay? Does it hurt anywhere? Failed again. I just can't get this dance right. It's so embarrassing. Ugh. I want to crawl into a hole and die. So that was a dance just now? Why not try again? Maybe second time's the charm. No, I can't do it. I'm just not cut out to be a People Pan Idol. Ugh. Paimon has no idea what she's talking about anymore. Wait. What's this? Bear the miracle of the booming Quetzalcoatl and let the sacred flame ignite your flame. In the name of Tenochzitoc, I present to you a dance of welcome. Shine on, People Pan Idol. You, are you pursuing a path of strength? You, does searching for that path consume your every waking moment? You, do you feel your heart crying out for more? Then you are in luck. You're only one step away from becoming the People Pan Idol of your dreams, and the opportunity is right here in front of you. That's right, it's the People Pan Idol competition. How to participate? After obtaining the recognition of 3 judges and advancing to the finals, you will face off against the actors at the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Fight for the title of the unmatched People Pan Idol. Detailed rules. 1. Qualifiers. Pass the trials of the 3 judges to qualify for the finals. 2. A rating system will be used to judge all competitors on the stage to determine who deserves the title of People Pan Idol. Your judges. Kampa, a passionate dancing coach, a professional who shall shape muscle into an idol's strength. Oitia, the sales champion of the people of the Springs, a real marketing maestro and a service savant to whom hearts are like an open book. Iona, a special guest critic hailing from Fontaine's fashion world and an observer for the People Pan Idol competition. Young actors and actresses, join the competition and earn the recognition of our judges. Embark on the path to pursue your dreams and push your limits. Become the glorious People Pan Idol and let your radiance illuminate the whole Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. People Pan Idol competition brochure. So, this is about a competition, huh? Oh, Paimon gets it. You're not feeling confident about the odds, so you came to us for advice, right? I can't even dance properly in front of you, and my dad says I'm no good either. Your dad? Yeah, my dad's a performer too, and he's my idol. He's an amazing dancer. He's trained so many great performers, but I'm the only one he won't teach. Huh? Why not? He said, Chiton, I can't sense your determination at all, and without determination, you'll never dance well. So I made a bet with him. If I could become a People Pan Idol and prove myself, he'd teach me everything he knows. But I messed up even the welcome dance. It was such a disaster. I'm such a disaster. Hey, don't cry. Look, you've run into us. Traveler and Paimon are super awesome adventurers. We've seen a thing or two. We'll definitely help you become a People Pan idol and prove yourself to your dad. Really? Well, if Paimon says so. And as for you, cheer up. It's time to earn your spot in the contest. Don't worry, with us around, we're gonna make sure you knock your dad's socks off. Thank you. Well, the brochure says that in order. Okay. Let's take on campus trial first. Okay.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there.
I know this is the third time I'm leaving today, but my throat is really bothering me. So I don't know if I should continue or if I should try drinking some tea. Well,
Even the most
I don't-
unassuming ingredient.
I don't really like rushing, so maybe I should stop here and continue some other day. I mean, there's no rush. These world quests are permanent, so I can do them whenever. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the stream here. To rest my throat, because yeah, it's bothering me. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here and be back next weekend. Maybe even during the morning of next Saturday.
Tea parties
Yeah.
are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
The thing is, next weekend, I mean not next weekend, the weekend after that one, it's my birthday, so I probably won't be streaming, but I will let you know better next week. So yeah, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.